Hello everybody. Tonight we have a very special guest to join us for dinner, Mr. Brett Allen. He's the executive producer of the official Best Of show that airs on Discovery Channel. We were fortunate enough to get voted official Best of Greek Family Gourmet Products for 2013. So I have my favorite t-shirt on, and Mr. Brett Allen will be here shortly, and we're going to feed him, of course, beautiful Greek Petrou Foods sun-dried olives, a tomato salad with a little bit of pomegranate-infused balsamic vinegar, unfiltered olive oil, the avocado jalapeno lemongrass cilantro dip, some unfiltered olive oil with fig-infused balsamic vinegar, and tzatziki that I'll put on the Petrou recipe site soon. And of course our lamb stew that we prepared earlier. I'll go ahead and finish it off tonight. And last but not least, ginger-infused basmati rice.
All right, well tonight we are making a specialty known as fried peppers. And it is a pleasure to be here at Sean and Irene's house to prepare this very special dish, very dear to my heart. And what we're doing here is taking, in this case, Anaheim peppers. It works great with jalapenos as well. You can also, if you're very conservative when it comes to peppers, you can even use bell peppers. It has a similar flavor, just without any heat whatsoever. Now, when you do fry the Anaheims and the jalapenos, it does take a lot of the heat out of the peppers. So if you're not a big fan of heat, this is probably not going to bother you, even if you used the same approach with the jalapenos, and in this case with the Anaheims, a little less of the Scoville factor or rating. Okay, I'm not an expert on peppers, I just like to fry them. And so we're just taking slices like this, getting rid of the seed pods, and then later we're going to be putting these. It didn't quite come out the way I'd like. I'll have to work on that a little bit more. Then we'll put these in the frying pan on the grill. I do recommend for the hotter peppers to fry them outdoors if at all possible, because they do emit a lot of pepper fumes. And so it is essentially in the house, unless you have very good ventilation, you're going to end up gassed out of your own house by doing this. And that can take away some of the joy of the cooking experience. So I do recommend, if you have a grill, outdoor spot to do these, that is the safest approach, and that is what we indeed are doing. You don't want to get too many of these in a pan at one given time. We don't want them to stack up too much, because they really need to cook at a high temperature and be exposed to the actual source of the heat as closely as possible. Okay. All right, now we've got the sliced peppers in the pan without the seeds, and we're going to add some Petrou unfiltered olive oil. This is the best you can find. Highly recommend this oil. Ever since I came across Petrou olive oils, I fell in love with them, and that's all I use now in cooking. And I do recommend that you pick these oils. Now this is just a straight unfiltered olive oil, and this is garlic infused. Also unfiltered, all organic, but we're going to add a little bit of the garlic now. And we want to kind of cover the peppers and have a little bit at the bottom, not too much oil. And then I take a little bit secret ingredients. Do we reveal this to the audience?
I think it's fair.
All right.
It's all about keeping it simple and easy for people to enjoy.
All right. Well, here's my secret spices. Lowry's all-season salt. And so it's no MSG. Isn't that nice? So we just take this and we kind of fairly liberally salt everything. We'll do that one more time before we finish. But now we are ready to go to the grill. Let's go. Pan and set it right here. We have burners all up on high. These do the best cooked on high temperature. And as they start cooking, we'll let them cook for a little bit. Irene, could you give me the spatula over there? Thank you very much. And then we just use a spatula to mix in the seasoning a little bit here with the oils and the pepper. And now we're going to let them start to cook. And we will be back after these messages. All right, well, we have come to the conclusion of this. Just added another sprinkling of the secret all-season salt. Pulled some out. I tend to like mine almost burnt, if not burnt. I have a feeling that the result of the peppers will be a crowd pleaser. At least that's what I'm hoping for, and I recommend you try it sometime. Again, outside is probably the best place to cook peppers. Unless, of course, it is the bell peppers, you want to try that. But frying them with some great Petrou olive oil, some secret seasoned sauce, fry it on high, and you have a great side dish or something that goes great on hamburgers, hot dogs, or just about anything. Haven't tried it on ice cream yet. Bonjour.